The nuclear attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki has shown the world how deadly the nukes can be and how long their effects can last. While not in the same leagues as strategic or even tactical nukes, certain types of conventional bombs can also be very powerful. These have been developed with specific requirements in mind. One crucial advantage of non-nuclear bombs is that they can be used more freely as there's no long-term radiation impact. In this video, Defense Updates lists the top 3 non-nuclear bombs in the world. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big 4 auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The GBU-57AB Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP, is a precision-guided 30,000-pound or 14,000-kilogram bunker buster bomb used by the United States Air Force. In 2002, Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin were working on the development of a 30,000-pound Earth-penetrating weapon, but funding and technical difficulties resulted in the development work being abandoned. Following the 2003 invasion of Iraq, analysis of sites that had been attacked with bunker buster bombs revealed poor penetration and inadequate levels of destruction. This renewed interest in the development of a larger bunker buster, and the MOP project was initiated by the Defense Threat Reduction Agency to fulfill a long-standing Air Force requirement. Development of the MOP was performed at the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory, Munitions Directorate, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida, with design and testing work performed by Boeing. It's intended that the bomb will be deployed on the B-2 Spirit and will be guided using GPS. Northrop Grumman announced a $2.5 million stealth bomber refit contract on the 19th of July, 2007. Each of the U.S. Air Force's B-2s is to be able to carry 2 14-ton MOPs. The initial explosive test of MOP took place on the 14th of March, 2007, in a tunnel belonging to the Defense Threat Reduction Agency, or DTRA, at the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. Since it's designed to be a penetrator, only about 6,000 pounds of the big bomb's weight is the explosive. MOP has a penetration of 200 feet or 61 meters and blast yield of approximately 3 tons of TNT. For comparison, Little Boy's atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima had a yield of 15 kilotons of TNT. The new B-21 Raider bomber is expected to be able to carry 1 MOP. U.S. military's biggest non-nuclear munitions is the GBU-43B MOAB, or Mother of All Bombs, MOAB. It was built to replace the unguided 15,000-pound BLU-82 Daisy Cutter that was used in Vietnam and early on in Afghanistan. The MOAB was developed in only 9 weeks in 2003 to be available for Operation Iraqi Freedom. The then Defense Secretary, Donald Rumsfeld, stated that it was created to put pressure on Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein to stop fighting against the coalition. However, the bomb was never used during that war. The MOAB was first deployed in combat in the 13th of April 2017 airstrike against an Islamic State, Khorasan Province Tunnel Complex in Achin District, Afghanistan. It was dropped from the cargo doors of an MC-130 transport plane and detonated shortly before it hit the ground. Moab is pretty big, 30 feet long, with a diameter of 40.5 inches and weighs 21,000 pounds. It delivers an 18,700-pound warhead known as the BLU-120B, which is made of H6, a mixture of cyclotrimethylene trinitramine, TNT, and aluminum. Moab has a relatively thin aluminum casing designed to burst on a surface, not penetrate it. That creates a large blast with lesser fragmentation. It's a smart bomb with GPS-guided munition and got stabilizing fins and inertial gyro for pitch and roll control. The Moab falls from the aircraft on a pallet, which is then tugged aside by a parachute, allowing the weapon to glide down. Its principal effect is a massive blast wave, said to stretch for a mile in every direction. It has a blast yield of 11 tons of TNT. The father of all bombs, or FOAB's official name, is ATBIP, or Aviation Thermobaric Bomb of Increased Power. The bomb weighs around 7,100 kilograms, or 15,650 pounds, and reportedly has an explosive yield equivalent to 44 tons of TNT. The FOAB was first revealed to the public in 2007, showcasing Russia's advancements in conventional weaponry. Russia developed the bomb in response to the American Moab. Critically, the FOAB uses a thermobaric explosive. Thermobaric weapons are different from conventional weapons, as for explosions they use oxygen from the atmosphere instead of their own oxidizers. The thermobaric weapons discharge a cloud of chemicals like tetranite into the atmosphere before the actual detonation. Throughout this process, thermobaric rockets are capable of generating blasts that have a very high temperature as well as result in shattering shockwaves. Not only is the blast considerably longer and the shockwave significantly hotter and stronger than a conventional warhead, but all the oxygen in the adjacent area is also used up, creating a partial vacuum. It can cause a tearing effect on the human lungs. Walls and surfaces do not necessarily shield targets, but rather cause multiple pressure waves, which amplify the effects. This makes them a deadly weapon against infantry. Also, it's highly effective when used against entrenched personnel in bunkers and caves. If the persons present in the blast perimeter somehow survive the initial intense blast, they die due to suffocation as their lungs rupture in the vacuum afterward. FOAB can be deployed by Tupolev Tu-160 bomber. It hasn't been used in combat.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.